Hey, it's Jack from Alphacharts with the state of the market video. Today is November 30th, 2024. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. Now, I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned during your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, thank you all for watching this video. Please like and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't done so. Follow me on X at AlphaCharts365. I post things all week long there. I also run a subscriber group. It's $10 a month. It's an amazing deal because you get in-depth market video for subscribers only with extended watch list. Probably, usually an average of 50 plus or minus a little bit on the names on the watch list. This video is roughly 45 minutes to an hour long. Focus list video, I take my favorite names from the watch list and pare down to about 5 names or so. This is about 10-minute long, where I would buy, where I would hold, very technical and execution related type of video. I might annotate all these charts on the focus list. I do a midweek video on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do market notes on Sundays and Thursdays. Again, annotated charts with setups I want, where I would buy, where I would sell. If there's targets, where I probably want to take some targets. Daily posts. I do live streams for my subscribers. At least usually I've been doing 2 a month. That seems to be working out pretty good so far. Direct access for questions and just so much more. So if you're interested in this type of content, whether you're new to trading, you work full time and have a family, and it's hard for you just to put the time in, or even you're an experienced trader but just want an extra voice on what somebody else is seeing in the market and their process. This is a very inexpensive and really the feedback has been absolutely amazing. Honestly, I'm blown away, and it just makes me so happy to see that. So if you're interested, click on subscribe right there. If you're not an X subscriber, you're not on X, but you're on YouTube. I do have the same video content, and I get to now annotate charts and post them in the community tab for YouTube. You would just click join there. So I just upload it to both sites, no big deal. And so you get the same information, and same price and everything. So check that out if you are interested. Let's get into the charts. All right, so you see the SPY here, and do I have volume on here? Yeah, there's volume. Let's put some volume on there. SPY here closing at all-time highs. There's nothing bearish at all about that. To put a moving average ribbon on there too. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, we're in a bullish time in the market. We were expecting a kind of low volume sideways chop. We got sideways to up. Again, that's pretty bullish. You see the lows volume. Maybe on the year, pretty close to it. This July 4th week was pretty low too. But overall, one of the lowest volumes on the year, as expected. As expected. So, but very bullish looking SPY trend. Looking at the RSP. By the way, SPY was up on the week 1.18. RSP was up 1.13. So basically the same. Again, very bullish looking charts. Going back to the daily, you see this nice move up, sideways consolidation chop, looking really, really good. Nothing bearish about that. Looking at the Qs, still a little, these are old, still a little bit lagging because they're not back at all-time highs like we saw the SPY, but overall they're participating, up 0.88 on the day and 0.78 on the week. So you see participating, but definitely not the strongest. And then when you look at the equal weighted Qs, they were up. It's out of the way here. They were up 0.66. Again, participating near all-time high or at all-time highs, right? That's good, but not quite as strong as SPY. So that tells us where maybe we want to put our money, right? In a lot of different ways, from maybe not the mega caps, maybe technology is suspect, things like that. Let's look at mid caps now. Mid caps were up 0.84. Okay, so again, they participated. Again, nice little up. There's your little flag consolidation. Closed right near all-time highs. It looks really good as well. Yeah, very solid, solid look right there. That's the mid caps. And then you have the small caps. Very similar look to the mid caps. Again, all of them are on lower volume because of the week. Up 1.3 though. That looks, pretty good. And if we look at this way, we're closing right near all-time highs on the small caps as well. Big base right here. Maybe this is the big base breakout for small caps, and that would be, I think, super bullish, no doubt. Let's look at some of these internals, XLF, or I should say internals. I should say sector ETFs that we like to follow. So XLF looks absolutely fine, very nice. Just into all-time highs, right? What more do you want? On the week, I mean, just super. I mean, almost to the point of getting extended, right? At this point, so looks great. You get on the week. What do we have? 1.2 SMH. So you want to have a concern, maybe SMH, which was down on the week. There's your technology and there's that divergence. We're SMH is still living underneath now a flattening 50-day moving average. Underneath all of its relevant moving averages, holding up on the 200 days so far, right? So we have a lot of questions in semiconductor land. Definitely not the area of the market where I think is the strongest. It's obviously not, and maybe even a potential short. And you say, well, maybe it's just the mega cap. So let's look at XSD, which is equal weights, and they do look a little bit better, but still not a great looking chart. And again, and on the week, you can see it was actually it was up 2.8 on the week. So at least this one participated with the market. It did pretty well. But overall, not near all-time highs. So it still has some issues. Transports, looking at the weekly, you see the weekly nice little breakout. We can kind of look at that this way. Inverse head and shoulders, a breakout. That's a very bullish looking chart. Again, up 1.55 on the week, and just a nice little flag out there. And then XTN, which is the equal weights, very, very similar. Again, did really, really well, up 2.83 on the week, and coming up to almost all-time highs from back here in 2021. So that looks really good. Housing was a little bit of a concern too, but I think it's kind of erased some of those concerns. You can see up almost 3% on the week, back above the 50-day moving average. So again, that's all looking good. If housing can break out above 130-ish or so, that'd be even stronger, but holding up just fine. And then you have XHB, which is the other housing index. Again, looking very, very similar, but closer to all-time highs, really. So overall, I think the market's looking absolutely good for the next few weeks, right? Hopefully. I mean, we never know, but at least coming into this week, there's no real red flags. SMH lagging is probably the one that you could say is a problem, and that may turn into something. But it may take a couple weeks. This could be the canary in the coal mine. This could be, say, okay, look back. Yes, we saw SMH failing, and that was what we should have paid attention to. That may not happen till the end of December, beginning of January, if it's going to happen at all. So we will take it day by day, week by week. And that's what I do every day for my educational members and my subscriber group. If you're interested in that, please check it out. $10 a month. Super cheap. Again, the feedback has been absolutely amazing. So real proud of that. And hope you all have a great day. Take care.